Hello anyone, Mr. Skyson here and welcome back to more Sphere Complex. I'd wanted to have this episode out on Wednesday as scheduled, and even had the episode recorded, or so I thought. After doing the session it turned out, whoops, Fraps wasn't even loaded. I had apparently turned it off at some point, and forgot to turn it back on. I'm sure you can imagine my frustration when I saw this, so yeah, I had to redo it and was not in the mood to try last minute, so here we are now. Better late than never, right? And I think the worst part of that is that I actually did really well before. You would have been proud. I got gold on a somewhat challenging level, so it sucks that I don't have that to show. But oh well, let's go again. Okay, got rails here in the city. Where did I leave? Screw that level. Where did I leave off? Due to the extra recording, I can't really remember. I got gold on that. I did pretty well. I don't remember if I did that during recording or after. But yay, I got gold there, so that's cool. Lifts and ramps, the Egyptian one that I had trouble with the little starting platform. I managed to get almost exactly 1 minute and made platinum. That's pretty nice. Could probably still do better with a little practice, but still, almost exactly 1 minute. That's nice. Construction zone. I was actually I was pushing myself when I got this time because I thought gold was a bit lower than it was, so yay me. I'm actually going to show it off real quick. Tier it up, that's the level that we'll be doing today, and I'll get to this one in a moment. But yeah, construction zone. That's where we left off last time. I had a bit of trouble in it, but I was familiar enough with it from the alpha build. And like I said, I just wanted to show off. Ha! Ew, whoops, that's not it. Because there are some tricks to things in games like this. Oop, I messed that up. But saved! Yay! Because yeah, rather than going through all that with the little jumpy platforms, you can just skip it all. You hit the ramp just so, and you can just jump the whole gap and come right over here. Saves a lot of time. Plus, you'll notice the little barricade thing at the start. If you clip it just so, you won't just pop over or anything. You'll actually sort of coast through the air, which is really helpful because it helps you maintain speed. Okay, and I was actually getting pretty good at this part after some practice. Although I seem to be failing right now. There we go. May or may not make it. I made it. Yay. Flip that. Land there. Land there. Ha! Can I land it? Landed it! Yeah, I'm not making any good time. I just wanted to... Whee! Not what I was expecting. But I just wanted to show off doing some of the shortcut type stuff. Whee! Nope. But yeah, just wanted to show that off. There's shortcuts to be done in this game and games like it, so those are some of them. Pro tips, yo! But yeah, I got platinum. I'm happy with that. Tear it up! I was actually surprised when I got the gold for this. I did much better than I was expecting. Neat level though, if it'll load. There we go, yeah! Neat to look at, but holy crap, that is a lot going on. And since I've already gotten gold, I don't really have much to shoot for, unless you just really want me to try to go for platinum, but rather not. That's one of those things that would take a long time to manage. But I like this level for many reasons. It's definitely got the expert mode thing going on for it. But it's got, it's called Tear It Up for a reason, because it has different ways. Every area has 2 different ways to go. Up here, you have a lift right there, which is pretty neat. Slow, so I don't normally take that way. And this way, which is the way that I normally take, although you'll notice that you'll notice that the my ghost there did take that way. I just sort of lucked out, doing really well there. But then you got this way, slightly more challenging way, but if you are good enough at it, you can just zip right up. I'm mostly just screwing around. And down there at the bottom, it's just another case of a lift. I actually discovered that during my previous attempt at recording, because I was a little bit confused before, because of those ridges sticking out. I had no clue what they were for, what I was supposed to do with them, but then suddenly the lift went up. So, yeah, you got a lift way, and then you've got the actual, like, skill way. So it's kind of neat. This is probably the hardest thing of all, despite how some of the other stuff looks. Because this... No, even though I did the double jump just then and managed to land it, you do not go full blast up that ramp, and you do not use the double jump while in the air. Like I just said, I got lucky doing it just now. But you need absolute control when going from that ramp to here. Otherwise, you will just fly straight over it. So, word of caution, have a lot of control. And now that we are up here, we got two different ways, as with most of the level. This way, I usually take this route, because it's just two things to jump over. But then you got this way over here, with more things to avoid, because holy crap, it's lasers. Come on, cooperate. Thank you. I really like the marble texture. Look at that. That's some nice marble. Whew. I like the lighting effects too. All the reflection and bloom and whatnot. And the, I like this with the textures in this. I don't think I've pointed it out before, or if I have, I don't remember. The, what would you call these? Bars, beams, whatever. These things that are spinning in front of me. The texture stays in place while they move. And that has always been cool to me. It reminds me of, like some old Looney Tunes cartoons. I can't think of anything offhand, or any specific episodes, but it would usually be like a guy, like a salesman in a jacket, and whenever he would move around, the texture would do like that. He would move, but the texture wouldn't. That's just really neat looking to me. Don't know why. It just has a really neat visual appeal to it. And I like that. I also like... Bro, holy crap, I actually made that first try. Wow. That's a very rare thing, because almost every time I would either miss that, because it is a moving wall, very tricky. I would either miss it, or just kind of bounce and miss being up here, which got really frustrating, because then I would usually fall into a hole. And also, yeah, I like pretty much everything about this level. Whoopsie doodle. Don't do that again, please. Oh, they spin while they're moving. That's cool. Yeah, I like pretty much everything about this level, because so many new textures, and even the ones that are being reused from other stuff, still looks really... I didn't need to do that. Yeah, you don't need to double jump when you go there. But yeah, new textures and stuff, like this that I'm on right now. This is a new one. I don't think we've seen this anywhere else in the game. Same with those across the way that are glowing. That's really cool. I think it's just a variation of what I'm on right now, but the neon, the glowy look that it has, I really like that. It's pretty. Really like that about games like this. I've said that before, but it's true. They have a lot of focus on the visuals and the audio, because it's got some pretty good music. And so they can do as much as they can, as much as they want to, and make it really pretty. Which I suppose helps with the more frustrating levels, because then you've at least got something... Ow! Nice to look at. Unfortunately, that was less nice. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I'll actually be completing it, because again, I've already gotten gold on it, so I don't really have much to show. But I did want to show the level off, because again, it's pretty, and it's neat, because it's a very good... Oh, yep, that happened a lot. Huh. Yay, I'm getting better at that. Oh. And this part is actually my favorite part of the level, because along with just looking neat, but with all the lasers and such, it's just very satisfying just jumping from side to side like that. Whee! Hey, I made it. Cool. Alright, look at that time. Almost 6 minutes. But yeah, let's tear it up. Kind of a funky looking map, a lot going on, a lot of movement, but it's nice. It's a good expert map because it challenges pretty much everything that you've learned so far, and it does it well. It has a lot going on, but unlike some of the maps, everything just works. Rather than looking like some sort of hodgepodge like the climb. Seriously, I don't like that map. That map is a jerk. Especially with the time demands. And welcome to the last level of the game. Because even though there are 3 others after it, technically, the time requirement for this map, bronze, is set to 0 minutes, 0 seconds, and 0 beyond. So, you literally, no matter how well you do in this map, you literally cannot pass it. So you could get really good at it and get through the entire level in, say, a minute, which would probably be fantastic, really, because this is a tricky map. But yeah, if you could actually get through it in a good time, it wouldn't matter, because time is supposed to be 0, and so that just locks you to here. You can never play the other 3 maps, even though they look kind of neat, so that sucks. But also, talking about the level itself, overall it looks kind of neat, but at least with the starting area, it looks more like they were doing some sort of adventure game, because what place does any of this have in a marble type game? This is a laser, by the way. It kills you. It's just there for looks. Because why not? I mean, I would do that, I guess. If I were making decorations, it's like, hey, we made a pyramid with a beam of light. Let's stick a laser on top of it. So yeah, it's just, it looks sort of like some kind of shop area, like a bazaar or something, and why is it in a, unless they've got something else planned. Wait. You're not gonna do the thing? There it is! Yeah, for whatever reason, that little door shuts. Because again, it's in a marble game. What sense does it make? I'm very confused by at least this area. I don't know. But then you get the bridge, because yeah, let's have stairs in a marble game. I don't really care for the bridge, although I can see the challenge in it. I wonder if those light beams are deadly. Oh, landed it. Normally I have a lot of trouble out of that bridge, but yeah, it's tricky, but it's expert, so I can give it a pass, I guess. This area, I'm actually somewhat familiar with the map because it also was in the alpha build. However, I think they have added things to it since then, because this area isn't all that familiar. Ha! And then you have, oh, that. Because there's no checkpoints between the starting point and that. So, yeah. you have to be either really skilled or really lucky. Yay! I don't know what just happened, but yay! Shooting the gap. That's my skill. I really like this floor texture though. It's very nice. It's very pretty, and look at that. It looks like a real stone tile thing, like you would see in where would you see that? Like a fancy kitchen or somebody's restroom or something. A mansion. There we go. You would see stuff like that in a mansion, right? Huh. Huh. Yay! I'm not sucking at it. Uh-oh. Yep, I saw that coming. Huh. Haha! Eat it, Pit. But yeah, then you got the lasers, and I don't care for the lasers. I mean, this little platform area is neat looking. The idea of this is kind of neat looking, or is kind of neat rather. But in a marble game. Again, I've pointed this out before. Jerk. I've pointed this out before. marble games are generally about skill and speed. You come to this area. Whee! You come to the area with the lasers there and that moving bar, whatever you want to call it. And that pretty much halts all of your progress, because even if you manage to get to here quickly, which you can get there fairly quickly if you're good with the stairs. But then you get to this and you have to just bob and weave and go slowly because you don't want to fall. Ha! Then even if you get to that, ha! You just gotta hope that you get lucky. Because the last time I was recording, I think I made, actually I can't remember what my time was, but I did pretty fair. And I got lucky, because I actually got hit in the back by that bar, and it shot me through here. When otherwise I think I probably would have missed the checkpoint. So I actually got bulleted through the checkpoint, and I still died, but it was pretty neat to have happen. I hate that I lost that, or didn't have that footage, rather. Neat in the background there. Really wish that we could go to visit those things. It would be neat if, in some of the levels when you see those background things, that you could actually visit them. Like it, or not visit them, but what you were seeing would be like some of the previous or future levels. That would be pretty neat to see. Even if it wasn't the actual level, but just like a small model. This part sucks. This part sucks all of the eggs. Good, bad, cracked, all of the eggs. I hate this part. It is a good test of expert skill, in a way. But I still hate this part. Ha! Because one, it's just hard to get the speed up for it. Two, I hate trying to bounce off of the moving walls because I always, like that, just miss them. Even when I've tried to time it, this part gave me so much trouble. And of course then, once you get up here... Yeah, did you see that? Those little yellow, orange, whatever color they are. It's usually pretty hard to catch it because you're just kind of popping by them. These things! Yeah, that happens every freaking time. You just have to get lucky. Oh, and hope that something like that happens so you can get control. Otherwise, they will just ping you off into oblivion. So I hate this part. And that's not all. There's still this area to go, which in itself is kind of cool looking. But the checkpoint's down there. So if you lose, if you fall off, if you die, you have to go through all of that again and then come back to this. And then just hope that you can pass it. Hopefully. Nope. Yep. Because then if you don't, you have to do all this over again, and yeah, pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Okay, trying this. Landing. Okay, so I made it across there. That was frustrating, but yay, checkpoint. Then we get to here, another little store, building, whatever it is. I don't know. Then one of these. What are you? Are you anything? I love that marble texture. That's so cool. It's almost like real marble textures. Same with the floor. It's pretty. I like it. The game is difficult in some areas, but it's pretty. Whee! I rather like this little part, because if you get it right, then it works out pretty well. But it can also really screw you over. Not because of what just happened. That was just misfortune. But sometimes you can hit the little ramp and get pinged way up. Whee! Sometimes that happens. At least it didn't explode me. Whee! Oh, darn it. Yeah, sometimes that will happen. And, sometimes... Ha! This will happen! Holy crap, I actually did it. I was mostly just... Oh, making noise when I said that. But that went really well, holy crap. And yeah, there's stairs. Best friend of all marbles, as we all know. Always making it very easy to climb areas. And there's the ending. Ha! Ha! And land it. Yay! And that's the level. That level is a pain in the butt to get through. It's a very good way of testing expert skills, I suppose, but some of the areas I just don't like in it, like the laser grid area. And again, as its own level, a laser grid type thing might be alright, you know, shooting between them with skill, or bob and weave while you're rolling down a hill, or something like that, but just when you're trying to go through an area, and you're trying to do it quickly so you can reach the checkpoint, and then you have to stop to slowly go through it, it doesn't feel practical. It doesn't feel good for a marble game. I don't know. That's at least my opinion anyway. And, oh, just screw that one little part bouncing off the moving wall and going up the ramp with the ramps on it. I mean, I did well getting up there this time, but, ooh, it was a pain in the butt. But yeah, that's all that I can do today because you can't beat this map. I don't know if that's a programming error or if they are still working on the others and will correct it in an update, but yeah, the series ends here for now, I suppose. If it does get updated, which hopefully it will, because still 3 more maps and hopefully more in the future, but I don't know. Wow, look at those par times for bronze. 230 for this and then 320 for the 2 of these. Oof. It must be either really challenging or really long. Either that or they're going to pull another climb and have silver be like 1 minute, gold be 30 seconds. Oh, I hope not. Yeah. Still, I did pretty well overall, with the exception of one map, which honestly I don't think it's possible. Silver time. I would have to cut off 32 seconds. I don't even know how. And then who knows what gold is? I don't know. And then platinum, if that exists for it, you would have to be hacking or something. That level is... They seem like they're expecting way too much out of us. Out of any player. But anywho, back to the main menu. It would be nice if the music would keep going while here. It's eerily silent. But yeah, this is a decent game overall. I will try to pick it back up if they get an update and fix the one level, which hopefully won't be too far off, because I was having fun overall. But yeah, nice visuals. I love the visuals in most any marble game, but in this, like with the marble texture, that was so pretty and everything was so shiny. I liked it. And it had the good music too, really good beats going on, something to at least partially distract you from your blind rage in some levels. And I like the customization because it only has the 2 things. Again, I hope that they update that a little bit, maybe give you some other options, because these 2 are neat, but I don't know. I like customization. That's just me. I'm one of those types. I'll load up like Elder Scrolls and spend like 3 hours trying to customize my character before even playing the game. Pretty much any game with customization options, I'll usually spend quite a while trying to build anything, and probably won't actually get to playing it until the next day. But yeah, I like customization, so it would be neat to see other things, like maybe a zigzag going down the middle, or something. I don't know. It would just be neat. Anything else? No? Visuals? Audio? Options? Yeah, I think that about covers it. This has been fun. But anywho, this has been Sphere Complex. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, then give the like button a tap. And if you want to see more like this or more from me, then give the subscribe button a big thumbs up. And we'll see you all next time, and remember to stay groovy.